Welcome to the Daily Tea on September 15, 2021. Let's start in London in the UK today. British media veteran Andrew Neil is stepping down from his post as chairman and most important moderator of the so-called news channel GB News. Neil announced this on Monday via Twitter. He will continue to be seen as an independent commentator on GB News, it said in a message from the broadcaster. The 72-year-old Neil was considered to be the driving force behind the news channel, which went on air in June and has a reputation for being a British counterpart to the right-wing US broadcaster Fox News. Neil, who also held managerial positions in many other media companies in the country, had already announced a break 2 weeks after the start of the broadcast, and he had not performed since then. After the viewer numbers had slumped in the meantime, GB News recruited ex-UKIP boss and Brexit pioneer Nigel Farage to host the daily evening program. And now let's go to New York in the United States. The British Prince Andrew wants to challenge the civil suit of a woman who accuses him of abusing her as a minor. Andrew wanted to challenge both the jurisdiction of the court in New York and the proper service of the lawsuit, according to a document that a lawyer for the prince deposited with the court on Monday, and that was available to the German press agency. Virginia Giuffre filed the civil lawsuit in mid-August. In it, she accuses the second eldest son of Queen Elizabeth II of sexual abuse of a minor and demands compensation. Giuffre had previously publicly accused the prince of having abused her as a minor. Andrew had always denied that. The chief of the London police, Cressida Dick, had announced a review of the abuse allegations. The civil suit was unfounded, not tenable, and possibly illegal, said Andrew's attorney, Andrew Bradler, on Monday at an online hearing, according to US media reports, and according to Judge Lewis Kaplan. Giuffre's attorney David Boyce held against it. It was absolutely clear that the action was in order and that the prince was properly served. Judge Kaplan scheduled another hearing for October 13th. The lawsuit is related to the abuse scandal involving convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein, who committed suicide in prison in 2019. Prince Andrew was several times overnight guest at Epstein's home in the USA and the Caribbean. He does not want to have heard of the machinations of his friend and his ex-partner Ghislaine Maxwell, who is currently waiting for her trial in a New York prison. Because of his previous friendship with Epstein, Prince Andrew had been criticized for years and has withdrawn from his loyal duties. And now let's go to Los Angeles in the United States. Let's go. With these words, Hollywood star Kate Hudson, you might know her from Almost Famous, commented on a photo of herself and musician Danny Fujikawa on Instagram on Monday. The 42-year-old posted a bride and groom emoji and a church emoji. In the photo, Hudson puts her hand on Fujikawa's chest. A sparkling ring on her finger is easy to see, apparently an engagement ring. The many congratulations, including from Fujikawa's stepsisters Sarah and Erin Foster, speak in favor of an engagement. Finally, we are officially sisters, commented writer Erin Foster. Hudson and Fujikawa have been a couple since 2016. Their daughter Rani Rose was born in 2018, and the actress has sons Ryder and Bingham Horn from previous relationships. And now we have to go for one more for now to London in the UK. TV chef Jamie Oliver no longer watches cooking shows. There would be no more risks with young talent, says the 46-year-old to the program guide Radio Times. There are great talents out there, but they create their own content on YouTube, he says. His first show, The Naked Chef, met with good circumstances at the time and had a great name. But I don't know if I would still get the job for it today, he says. Oliver became famous in 1999 with The Naked Chef by leaps and bounds. He has since celebrated great successes and also experienced failures, says Oliver. And he says one learns from this. The celebrity chef had to file for bankruptcy for his UK restaurants in 2019. Now he announced new projects. And also another time we have to go to New York in the United States. Stars like Billie Eilish, Lil Nas X, Sharon Stone, Simone Biles and Lordi celebrated American fashion at the Met Gala with oversized robes, jeans fabrics, cowboy hats and lots of red, white and blue. I'm so grateful for how much effort people put in it, how much fun they have and how brave they seem, said hostess Anna Wintour, head of the fashion magazine Vogue, which on Monday evening, as one of the first ones, walked the red carpet in front of the New York Metropolitan Museum. An exhibition on American fashion was opened with a spectacle. In America, a lexicon of fashion it is called. The Met Ball Gala, often referred to as the Party of the Year, is an annual fundraising event for the Metropolitan Museum's Costume Institute. The multi-million-dollar revenue from the Costume Institute benefits makes up the annual budget of the institute, which is celebrating its 75th birthday this year and is now named after Wintour. Because of the coronavirus pandemic, the gala, which usually takes place on the first Monday in May, had to be cancelled twice beforehand. And now for another time we have to go back to London in the UK, but not with something very amusing. According to media reports, the mother of British Prime Minister Boris Johnson died at the age of 79. Charlotte Johnson-Wahl died on Monday suddenly and peacefully in a London hospital, reported The Times, citing the family. Boris Johnson once described his mother as the supreme authority of the family, who taught him to believe in the equal worth of every human being. Johnson-Wahl, born in 1942, was a well-respected artist. Her father was president of the European Commission for Human Rights in the 1970s. In 1963, she married Stanley Johnson and then became the first married student to graduate from Oxford University. At the age of 40, Johnson-Wahl had been diagnosed with Parkinson's disease. Numerous politicians condoled to the family. "I'm very sorry to learn of the loss of the Prime Minister," wrote Labour opposition leader Keir Starmer on Twitter. "It's so sad to see Boris Johnson's mother passing away." And now we have to go to Toronto. US singer Dionne Warwick, one of my personal favorite by the way, declared her decades-long commitment to AIDS sufferers at the 46th Toronto International Film Festival. She said, "Above all, I wanted to dispel the misconception that the disease only affects gay men. Women and children also get sick from it," said the 80-year-old on Sunday. In the 1980s, it was particularly important to her to raise public awareness of the AIDS epidemic. Warwick, who's due to receive a special tribute award at the TIFF Tribute Awards Gala in Toronto on September 18th, added that she would like to see a remake of That's What Friends Are For, a great song. "Yes, that should be thought about," Warwick said. The 1985 version with Elton John, Gladys Knight and Stevie Wonder became an anthem for AIDS awareness and up to today is a great song. And one more time we have to go to New York in the United States. The US singer Madonna opened the MTV Video Music Awards with a surprise appearance. "You said we would not hold out, but we are still here," said the 63-year-old, apparently addressed to her critics and those of the music channel at the start of the gala on Sunday evening in New York. Then the singer, dressed in a tight black lacquer and leather outfit, congratulated the music broadcaster MTV on its 40th birthday, officially opened the gala with the words, "Welcome to the VMAs 2021," and left the stage again. The MTV Video Music Awards were presented for the 38th time this year. For the VMA prizes, fans can vote online for their favorites. The trophy is a moonman, a little astronaut on the moon who holds an MTV flag in his hand. And I'll see you on my next daily tea and hopefully as well on my daily views tomorrow and definitely in my next video. Bis gleich.